An NBA player can earn $40 million a year, and yet that's not even where their real fortune is made. Yes, you heard right. Some players today earn more money without touching a ball than during their entire careers on the court. And no, it's not thanks to championships, or contracts, or even basketball itself. The real game is played off the court. Because while everyone else is watching the games, they're building something much more powerful, a system that generates money even when they're not playing. And once you understand that, you realize it's not just about basketball, it's a lesson in how wealth is truly built. The myth, salary equals wealth. We've always been led to believe that NBA players get rich because of their salaries. Multi-million-dollar contracts, impressive numbers, headlines that make you dream. But here's the reality. Salary is just the tip of the iceberg. Because even with $40 million a year, you're still limited. Limited by time. Limited by your body, limited by taxes, limited by a franchise's decisions, and above all, limited by the fact that you're trading your time for money. Players who become really rich understand one essential thing. They stop playing just for the money and start building assets. The reality, wealth is built off the court. For many top athletes, basketball is not the final destination.
And they get it off to Tate Sage. Forget
It is the entry point. The game provides visibility, influence, and access. It creates a platform that can be leveraged into other opportunities. Those who understand this early begin building income streams that continue long after their playing careers end. This is why some of the wealthiest players in the world earn more from business ventures, investments, and partnerships than they ever did from their contracts. Basketball gives them attention, but attention, when used correctly, becomes leverage. And leverage is what creates wealth. Sponsorships. One of the most powerful ways NBA players increase their income is through sponsorships and brand partnerships. Major companies like Nike and Adidas are willing to pay enormous amounts of money to associate their products with elite athletes. These deals often extend far beyond simple endorsements. They can include long-term contracts, royalties, and even equity in product lines. LeBron James is one of the most well-known examples of this strategy. His lifetime contract with Nike is reportedly worth hundreds of millions of dollars. That deal alone has the potential to generate income long after his playing career is over. These partnerships work because athletes bring more than performance. They bring influence. Fans follow what they wear, what they use, and what they promote. For brands, this influence translates directly into sales. For players, it creates a powerful income stream that is not tied to games played or minutes on the court. Turning fame into business. Some players take this concept even further by building their own businesses. Instead of simply promoting products, they become owners. Kevin Durant is a strong example of this approach. Through his investment company, he has backed multiple technology startups, positioning himself not just as an athlete, but as an investor in future industries. Shaquille O'Neal represents another level of this strategy. Over the years, he has built a diversified portfolio that includes restaurants, franchises, and real estate investments. His business ventures have generated significant income beyond his basketball career. What makes this approach powerful is that it creates ownership instead of dependency. Instead of relying on contracts, these players build systems that generate revenue independently. Their income becomes scalable, meaning it can grow without requiring more time or effort. This is where the transition from high income to real wealth begins. Investments. Another key factor in how NBA players build wealth is smart investing. Many players allocate a portion of their earnings into assets that can grow over time. These include startups, real estate, and emerging technologies. Startups offer high-risk, high-reward opportunities. Early investments in successful companies can generate returns that far exceed traditional income sources. Real estate provides both appreciation and cash flow. Rental properties, commercial buildings, and development projects can create steady income while increasing in value. Technology and digital assets have also become increasingly popular. While these investments carry volatility, they offer exposure to rapidly growing sectors. The key advantage of investing is compounding. Money that is invested does not remain static. It has the potential to generate additional returns, which then generate even more returns over time. Social media. In today's digital world, every player is also a brand. Platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok allow athletes to connect directly with millions of followers. This direct connection creates new monetization opportunities that did not exist in previous generations. Sponsored posts, collaborations, and content partnerships can generate substantial income. Even players who are not superstars can build strong personal brands and attract sponsorship deals. The value of social media lies in ownership. Instead of relying entirely on teams or leagues for exposure, players can control their own audience. This gives them leverage in negotiations and opens the door to independent income streams. In many cases, a strong personal brand can outlast a playing career. Life after basketball. One of the biggest financial challenges athletes face is the transition after their playing career ends. For those who rely only on salary, this transition can be difficult. Income decreases and maintaining the same lifestyle becomes challenging. However, players who build assets and businesses during their careers often experience the opposite. They enter retirement with multiple income streams already in place. Media roles, consulting positions, podcasts, and documentary projects provide additional opportunities. Shaquille O'Neal is a perfect example of how a strong brand can evolve into a long-term media presence. This phase is where long-term planning truly pays off. The goal is not just to earn money during a career, but to create systems that continue generating income afterward. The real lesson. At its core, this story is not really about basketball. It is about how wealth is created. The players who build lasting financial success are not necessarily the ones who earn the most during their careers. They are the ones who think long-term, invest wisely, and use their platform strategically. Why this matters for everyone. You don't need to be an NBA player to apply these lessons. The same concepts that drive athlete wealth can be applied to everyday financial decisions. Building assets, investing consistently, and creating multiple income streams are strategies available to anyone willing to learn and apply them. If you found this breakdown valuable, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more insights on money, wealth, and financial strategy, and comment below. Do you think building assets is more important than earning a high income? Because the answer to that question could completely change how you approach your financial future.